Ontario just got rocked by the biggest trucking scandal you've never been told the truth about. Welcome to Wake Up Canada News. I'm Brad Wilder. This next article was written by Rich Angel. This is a huge scandal. The Ministry of Transportation sent letters to 1,200 truck drivers saying their Class A licenses are suspended because they supposedly cheated their way through the test. 1,200. Let that number sink in. That's not a few bad drivers. That's an entire network of corruption that's been operating in plain sight. Here's the scam. Shady schools were selling licenses like candy. You drop $5,000 in cash and boom, you're a trucker. Didn't pass the test? Didn't even take the test? Hey, no problem. Examiners were pocketing bribes, stamping pass when they should have failed. Schools were forging MELT training records, faking hours of road experience, and printing endorsements for skills drivers never touched. Some schools pretended to be official testers when they weren't even authorized. Recruiters and employers dragged in new immigrants, took their cash, and showed them into rigs they weren't trained to handle. This wasn't sloppy paperwork. This was organized fraud on a massive scale. And who made sure this all kept rolling along? Politicians. Both liberal and conservative governments let it happen because the trucking industry is one of the most powerful lobbies in the province. Big carriers cry, driver shortage, and the politicians trip over themselves to loosen the rules and push more licenses out the door. Why? Well, because the companies keep their campaign accounts fat. More drivers, lower wages, bigger profits, and the public gets stuck dodging unqualified truckers on the 401. Don't forget, this was exposed years and years ago. Internal MTO memos warned about it, and yet nothing. The ministry stayed silent. Politicians, well, they kept cashing checks, and the scam only grew. Now they're acting like heroes, mailing out suspension letters to 1,200 drivers, pretending they're clearing house. No, this is a cover-up. They're pinning the mess on drivers while the real guilty parties, the corrupt schools, the bought-off examiners, and the politicians who enabled it all walk away untouched. So the next time you hear about another highway disaster or another so-called shortage in trucking, remember this. 1,200 licenses were suspended because fraud is baked into the system. This is not about safety. This is not about jobs. This is about corruption at the highest level and the politicians who sold out your safety for corporate donations. Thanks for watching Wake Up Canada News. Please like, share, and follow us on any of your favorite socials, including Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, X, BitChute, and our website at wakeupcanadanews.com. Till next time, remember you're the voice, and it's time to make it count. I'm Brad Wilder, and I'll see you soon.